everyone, welcome to the new moon in Virgo, and we are going to make a ceremony and a beautiful practice to really set the scene for this season of change. September, we're in the month of September, and the new moon is in the Virgo sign. And if we were to think about this, it's about refinement. It's about refining ourselves, refining our health. It's always like this at this time. The holiday season is over and it's like, right, I want to get back into re-looking, refining my business, refining what I'm eating, refining how my self-care is. What am I doing to nurture myself? These are all really important things that we are going to set the intentions for this month together. And so I invite you to get your beads. I invite you to sit in a way that feels great for you for setting up the foundations, connection, in making intentions, breath work, mudras, meditations and mantras. And this will be our practice for the new moon. So please, please, please set up a beautiful foundation and seat for this. And then in a couple of days' time, I'm going to do an asana practice as well that I will upload onto the portal. So let us find again this wonderful, comfortable seat for this practice. I have my incense burning, so if you want to pause the video and just make sure that you have a sacred space, good smells, things that make you feel connected. And these are optional, of course. You don't have to have these things, but they always help raise the vibration and get us into that beautiful connection to Source and Earth and to our higher self and our higher intentions. And so we take time so that we're not rushing into these practices together. So together, we come to sit in this community today. And we come in a seat, as we come into our seat in our sacred space, as we close our eyes, and we bring our awareness. We bring our awareness into this space, into this moment, in this precious moment of now, where the abundance of life dwells, where all inspiration is, where all creativity flows through this moment of now. And on this new moon, we make an intention to stay as present as we can to our highest self and our intentions, and we call upon our great spirit, the great source of all, to flow through us and move through us so that we can take actions from this space for the well-being of all, in service to all. Virgo moon is also about refining our process of how we can be of more service. What can we do to be of more service to the world? Come to your mat. This is one great way you can be of service. Every time you meditate and you remember your true nature, you then take this out into the world, and we one step at a time, we build the consciousness and the joy and the peace and the abundance, and we create a reality for everybody that is healthy and joyful and wonderful and peaceful. So, as we plug in our anchors and we connect to the earth, into the earth today, we take a grounding cord that is plugged just below our belly buttons, and we take our cord all the way down through the tailbone, and then we imagine that cord going down through the rocks and the boulders into the deep roots of Mother Earth. As we connect into Earth, we connect into our true roots of vitality and stability and wisdom, the wisdom of the earth. We connect into this every time we take our roots down and we plug in. We connect into this vibration. This frequency is high. This frequency is absolutely who we are. Let's plug into that wisdom and take a deep breath in and feel that wisdom and vitality and connection flowing through us with each breath. And as we remember our true nature, we exhale all of that frequency, all of that love, all of that joy, all of that peace, all of that vitality back into the earth as we give and receive to each other in these foundations. We feel much gratitude, that energy of vast gratitude, that frequency of gratitude circulating through us on this new moon. Let gratitude be the intention for this month, the frequency of gratitude and abundance and prosperity and inner wealth and inner health. Good, and we're going to make an ooh sound, and we're going to send that ooh sound all the way down through our tailbones and down into the deep roots of the earth. Taking a deep breath in. Ooh. Now we're going to draw a breath up from the deep roots of the earth all the way up the spine, all the way up to the crown of the head, and then from the crown of the head all the way up, we're going to have a golden thread that takes us up all the way up through the clouds, if there are any in your sky today, and all the way up through the blue sky and up into the night sky of the universe. We plug into the universe, we plug into the source, the light. And we feel this eternal light flowing through us, remembering our true nature of being eternal beings of light, all the way back down through our tailbones and into the deep roots of the earth. On this new moon, we take the breath from the deep roots of the earth up through the spine, crown of the head, and all the way up into the universe, feeling this universal energy, source love flowing through us and down into the earth and up and above. And let's just feel that energy, feel that frequency. We've raised our frequency by doing this simple technique. Every day, if we could come to our mats, can we refine our intentions of coming into this space every single day? To remember who we are. To feel the inspiration from this space. If we were to connect here every day, what inspiration is going to unfold from here? So we call in our intentions. So let's bring our hands to the heart center. And first of all, we're going to take the hands over the heart center in Hridaya Mudra. Hridaya, left hand on the chest, the right hand on top. And with our anchors and our roots, rooting deep and our energetic cord lifting us up as we connect together in our hearts in this space on this new moon in Virgo, we make intentions that as we practice and remember who we are, we make intentions for our health. Just make an intention for your health for this new moon. What are you going to do? What are we going to do to increase our vitality and our inner health and wealth? Making an intention now. You can also write this down. You could pause this right now and you could go and write down what's coming through. You could do it at the end of this moment of meditation. Okay, and we're going to make an intention for how we can be of more service. How can we refine being of more service to the world? We've taken care of ourselves, refining our self-care program. How can we be of more service? And just some ideas. Make an intention for service. Even if it's just showing up on your mat more so you can be more loving and more kind and more compassionate. Perhaps that is your service. Let us make an intention for what service you would like to contribute into the field of community and care this new moon. And if there's any other intentions that you would like to make for work, perhaps how you are working, if you're self-employed or an entrepreneur, how you can show up more for your business, make intentions for your own relationships with others. New moon intentions, how we can refine those, how can we show up better, how can we be more conscious. If there's anything else that comes to your mind in this moment, as we connect together in such a way, make this intention now. And we ask for the source of life to flow through us. We ask for the wisdom of the earth to flow through us. And we pray and we call upon that these intentions may be heard, that our higher self can listen to the voice of these beautiful prayers that come from within, so they may be true, so may they be, so mote they be. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And let's take an Om sound. Om. Breath in and a deep breath out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Feel the gratitude of this moment together. Feeling of gratitude flowing through us in all the cells and all the tissues. Thank you. Lovely. Now we're going to release our hands and rest your hands into the thighs. And as you stay rooted and grounded in this new moon, Virgo actually affects the solar plexus. So this area today is a little bit more sensitive than other areas. So do be careful in what you choose to eat. Make sure you're eating light and pure good food, and you can always bless the food. So if we have our food on the table, and it's nice anyway to bless it, even if it's good quality, and especially if it's not such good quality, you can just put your hands over the food and just send down the frequency of gratitude and love into that food, and you will raise the vibration of it. So these are little tools and tips that you can use to, again, keep the frequencies up and high. So pranayama practice, we're going to activate Kapalabhati for a good Kriya. Kriya is a cleansing technique that we are going to do for our solar plexus. Now, if you are struggling with any stomach issues and you shouldn't be pumping your breath, then you can stay with the Ujjayi breath while we take Kapalabhati, or you can fast forward this video and move on to the next part of the practice. But I would suggest an Ujjayi breath and not skip your pranayama. Okay, the Kapalabhati is that pumping breath. Now you can see that as I exhale, forcefully, I pull the belly in towards the spine. As I inhale, a passive inhale, belly flops out. Okay. Okay. So Kapalabhati, shining skull, is the translation for it. It's a cleansing technique for our digestive fire center. Our digestive fire center is key to our motivation and for us to be able to walk our talk. And I know that it's not easy always to walk our talk. I have so many ideas and get so passionate about things, and then my day happens and then I don't implement some of the things that I've wanted to do, and I feel like I haven't walked my talk. So again, there's always a refinement process in this, and you know what that is to you. How can you refine your life so you can be more efficient, you can get more done, not waste the day, not waste the time, sort of not being focused and wasting those hours, frittering away doing things that aren't as necessary. And this is the process we want to tap into for this new moon in Virgo. Okay, and in the season of September, as we move into the autumn equinox, it is naturally this time of refining and change. So Kapalabhati is a wonderful technique, and we will start with 30. I'm going to do 30 pumps, 3 rounds of 30 pumps. If 30 pumps is too many, you can do 20 or 10. Okay, and when you've finished, rest in meditation. We'll rest in meditation for a moment together. So let us sit tall, root and rise. Close your eyes. And we're going to take a full deep breath in together. And a full deep breath out. Quarter of a lungful of air, so breathing up to about the base of the ribs. And then we're going to pump for 30. Hold the breath out for 5. Deep breath in. Tuck the chin in, hold the breath in for 10. Lift the head, inhale, sip a bit more in. Exhale fully. Second round, 30 pumps. Quarter of a breath in. Hold the breath out for 5. Deep breath in. Chin in, hold for 10. Inhale, sip the breath in, and exhale. Quarter of a breath in, last round. Deep breath in. Tuck the chin in. We're going to hold for 15. If you can't hold for 15, hold for 10. Inhale and exhale fully. Turn the palms upwards, index and thumb. Close your eyes, focus between the eyebrows. Feel the cords going up and the deep roots going down. Observe and witness yourself connected and grounded and open in the mind and clear across the chest. Now this new moon, we connect to this frequency of our higher self as we make intentions to refine our inner health and our inner wealth through our relationships, through our well-being practices and self-care routines, through our work practices, through our devotion, our connection, our rituals, refinement. We call upon refinement. Inspiration, gratitude, and joy, enthusiasm. Let these be the bedrock of all that we do. Bringing the left hand in front of the navel and the right hand on top, thumbs up. This is the mudra for the inner fire, to cultivate inner fire and to remember our life force center. So if we take this mudra, Shiva Linga, and we close the eyes and we visualize the inner flame for a moment, just a few inches behind the belly button, our life force center. And we also, as we open our eyes, I want you to gaze to the tip of your thumb and imagine that this is also a flame representing the life force center of all of us today. So let's just gaze down at this thumb. And as you gaze at the thumb, visualizing this flame, and take a few deep nourishing breaths. In through the nose and out through the nose. We also know this mudra as Agni, the fire mudra. Now again, let's set that drishti on the thumb, gazing softly at the flame of your mudra, and I want you to take 5 slow, deep, nourishing breaths more. Ujjayi breath, gazing at the tip of the thumb, the drishti. Remember, a drishti is a gaze point. So we're gazing at the thumb. 5 nourishing breaths. And then I want you to allow your eyes to gently close. Taking your inner gaze now to the flame within, and picture and sense and imagine and feel the radiance and the power of your inner flame. And I want you to bask in its light. Be nourished. Be refueled by this light. Imagine on this new moon, as we sit together, the light of the flame spreading through the whole of your body, healing and transforming and sustaining every part of you, down to each and every cell. And let's just stay here together for at least 5 to 10 more slow, deep, nourishing breaths. continue, and as we continue to sit basking in the light of this flame through our entire bodies, as we sit rooted in the earth and connected to the sky and the universe and the inner light, we can repeat the mantra, I am the power of the light. I am sustained and healed through the power of this light, flowing through me, flowing through you, flowing through all of us. I am sustained and healed. I am the power of the light. Thank you for this light. Thank you for this abundance. Thank you for this remembrance of who we are. I'm going to release the mudra and release the hands into the lap, and we're going to call into the mantra Om Namo Kali Kali, Om Namo. And this is calling to the divinity, the aspect of divinity within all of us that causing courage at these times of change. To change and transform takes courage. To refine ourselves and to stay with that refinement process so that we can walk our talk, it takes courage. So on this new moon, we call on the aspect of Kali, the great goddess who stands in the storm, steadfast, through these storms, rooted to the earth, engaged to the sky, up into the universe. As storms rage around her, she stays in her power, she stays beautiful and bright. These times call for this, because it's powerful times. In everywhere around us, everything is intensified. So if we can stay in our practice, come to our mats, take the self-care that we need, so that we can be the calm center and remain connected to the truth of love, the truth of the universe, the truth of the earth, the truth of our hearts. No matter what, we will not be thrown off course. So Om Namo Kali Kali, Om Namo. As usual, I love my mala beads, and we're going to take 108 rounds. Now, if you don't have a mala bead, it's absolutely fine. You could rest your hands on the mat. You could rest your hands in Hajraya Mudra. You could have Bhumi Sparsha, one hand to heart, one hand to earth. Your choice. So once more, we send our roots down into the earth, giving thanks for these foundations and this sweet support. We also send our vibrations, our energetic cords up into the universe as we plug in. We feel a connection in the heart of our being, where our foundation of love, of unconditional love for everything is. Call in the strength represented through this sound of Durga. Durga being the strength of courageous, fearless love and activity and steadfastness in the ways of walking our talk through the intentions that we set at this time. Om Namo Kali Kali, Om Namo. 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 Om Namo Kali Kali 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 Om Namo. Namo Kali Kali Om Namo. Om 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 Namo Kali Kali Om Namo. Mo Kali Kali Om Namo. Om Namo 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 Kali Kali Om Namo. Namo Kali Kali Om Namo. Om 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 Namo Kali Kali Om Namo. Namo Kali Kali Om Namo. Om 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 Namo Kali Kali Om Namo. Mo Kali Kali Om Namo. Om Namo 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 Kali Kali Om Namo. Resting your hands in your lap, resting your cords into the earth and our cords to the sky, and our awareness at the heart, where the frequency of this chant for the Fearless Heart Center resides, with foundations that are stable and grounded and supported and deep, with hearts that are open and courageous, and with a mind that is open and clear and attached to our higher self, open to our higher states of consciousness. Through these practices, let us stay here for a moment together. From this space of infinite reality, we can ask these questions: who am I? And how can I serve? Who am I? Who am I? How can I serve more? Let us refine. Stay here, or you can make your way down onto your back. As you make your way down onto your back, make sure that you're comfortable. Make sure you can just surrender everything that we've done here today into the earth, and just let go to the earth and open to the sky, and let us lie in this space of clarity and connection. Let it flow through us, the inner light of our being flowing to every cell of our body. This nurturing light, the light of our true nature. Let's bring this into September. Let's bring this into the season of change as we move from summer towards autumn, and we change. We have these opportunities for growth, and we are so grateful. As you lie lie here. Just going to finish with a chant that celebrates the light within and the light outside, the light of the sun, the light of our hearts, this beautiful healing and connection that we have through this connection, through our practice. We are so grateful for it. Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Bhutaye Nishprapanjaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Bhutaye Nishprapanjaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Bhutaye Nishprapanjaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Gratitude to the earth for the sweet support, the wisdom and the naturalness of our amazing planet. Thank you. To the universe, to the source of all life, to that eternal life and love flowing through us at all times. Thank you. To the hearts, our hearts within us, to this amazing, amazing heart, this beautiful body, thank you. And to the hearts of everyone here, thank you. Peace, 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 peace. New moon love and wonderful new intentions. Thank you everyone. Peace, peace, peace to all. Om Shanti.